What's up YouTube, Crafty here and welcome back to another episode of the Road to Glory. So today we have FUT Champions gameplay for you. Yeah, we started off pretty well, guys. We started off pretty well, just showing you some things for sold here, which is nice. A few of those silver selling, and yeah, you're going to see how we do in FUT Champions. So this will be from game 1 to game 13, 14, I think. So yeah, we'll see how we go. What I want to talk about to begin with is the cancellation of FUT Champions. So this is not from the weekend just gone, it's from the weekend before. The reason for the delay is I had content kind of built up, all ready to go and push out. But because of FUT Champions got cancelled, I thought I'd give myself a weekend off, which is nice. It's nice to have a weekend off. So yeah, you're just seeing the team we're taking into FUT Champions here. You know, I don't think there's any new additions to the team from the weekend before, if I'm honest. But yeah, FUT Champions being cancelled. So the reason why FUT Champions was cancelled is because there was a couple of game-breaking bugs in the game. One of which was the fact you could pretty much guarantee yourself a win, a bit like the glitch that was on PS4 earlier on in the year. And also, earlier on last year, also there was another one where you could force a disconnect. So basically you could force your opponent to disconnect. So if you were losing 3-0, you could just make him disconnect and lose also. So yeah, it was probably good for EA to cancel FUT Champions this weekend when these games, these bugs are in the games, and I'm sure anyone that has used them got banned. And I think that's why there was a delay with the rewards this week, or last week I should say. So yeah, I think that's why there was a delay. I think they came late Thursday night, and normally they're here sort of late Wednesday night. So 24-hour delay caused by this, and I think EA done the right thing. They were obviously just making sure that no one had been cheating. But obviously there must have been a few. I didn't come up in my batch games of anyone doing that. Not that I noticed anyway. And you kind of saw at the beginning of the video, we lost our first game, so it wasn't a great start for us. But you can see in this game we're starting to get back to where we should be. So yeah, FUT Champions cancelled. The most gutting thing, if I'm honest, is we were aiming for Elite for the monthly rewards, where you needed 97 wins. So we were kind of on target to do that. We had 23 wins last weekend. I don't want to spoil too much, but we were probably just under target to hit the 97 wins. What they've done is removed 20 wins, I think. So it's like 77 for the month. No, I think it's more than that. We'll check it out in a future video, but it basically means I think we need sort of 30 odd wins or something ridiculous. So Elite for the monthlies may be out of the question for us, but you never know. It only takes one good week. But we pick up a nice victory there, 4-1 after our first loss. And these batch of games they went well. They went well. I played these on Friday. I wanted to split up Friday as games and the games on Saturday and Sunday, just to show you the comparison of the kind of the way I was playing, really. The reason I was doing that is, well, quite simple. I just the two totally different types of play style, I think, looking back at the recordings, and I was getting frustrated on the Saturday and the Sunday, but I don't think I was playing very well. But you could probably tell from the title of the video, we nearly made a top 100 for the week at these batch of games. Obviously we lose our first one, we pick up a win there, which is nice. But yeah, we started off pretty well, guys. So just showing you obviously the teams we come up against. And yeah, there was some pretty decent teams here, and you'll see we come up a bit further in the video against an absolute mega team. So yeah, it was we played quite well. This team seems to be doing work for us. It wasn't easy. You see a lot of these games, we're not scoring goals until late on in the games. but we're picking up wins is kind of what we want to do. Just something else I wanted to kind of touch on is kind of where we're going to go with this series. Obviously, I know I've had a bit of a break and I've come back and trying to get out as much content. I've got so much lined up that I think this week we'll be doing a video Monday, which is tonight, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've got enough content there. Friday, what I want to do with Fridays you'll see from these batch of games, I find to play well on a Friday, so let's try and get as many games in as Friday as possible. So the schedule is tonight, obviously we've got Foot Champs. Tomorrow we've got the second half of Foot Champs from the previous weekend, not the one just gone, the one before that. We've then got rewards to show you, so I'll show you the rewards, and we've got Foot Draft from the SBC Giovinco. So I might put that in with the rewards, and then I've got loads of extra content which I'll just bundle in one episode, and then that will be Thursdays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'm going to be playing Foot Champs. Then that week we'll have 2 episodes of Foot Champs, and then we'll have our rewards and then kind of a bonus thing. So I think going forwards, although I would love to upload over a weekend, it gives me a bit of time off over the weekends, playing Foot Champs and trying to edit and record and upload and render out videos over a weekend as well as playing Foot Champs. It just crushes me really. It's just it's not feasible. So yeah, it's something we'll have to look at. But yeah, I think that's going to be the schedule moving forward. So we can have a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we've got 4 videos, and that should be able to encapsulate everything that I do. Really enjoying FIFA at the moment, actually. It seems I seem to go up and down with it, and I think it's just sometimes is when they change things in the game, and you kind of got to get used to it again. But yeah, really enjoying FIFA at the moment. Tried a few new things. You'll probably see in future episodes where I've tried different formations, and just trying out a few different players here and there. Yet to find the perfect team, like the ultimate team. But it takes most of the year to do that, as I found in previous years. So as long as we're having some fun on the way, it's all good. So yeah, we go 3 out of 4 games, guys. We're going 3 out of 4 games, which isn't bad. And you can see we're coming up teams that are arguably better than ours. A lot of people bronze benching, because you can see from the rating, which you might not be because my face is probably over it. But yeah, we're coming up against no easy teams. I don't think there is an easy real team in Foot Champs at the moment. Everyone else has kind of progressed to a point probably above where we are, because we haven't been playing Foot Champs every weekend. But we get back on that bandwagon and improve this team. And I must say, Ben Arthur has been an absolute stud for us. In this first batch of games, he's just absolutely unreal. Some of the goals he scores is incredible. So yeah, definitely recommend him, guys. And again, if you got that Lacazette, there's another one there from Ben Arthur. If you got that Lacazette, you get that nice strong link as well. So yeah, it seems to be going well. So there's a few kind of points I've got kind of lined up to talk about. Like I said before in previous videos, guys, if you got anything you want to bring up for me to talk about, anything in the game you find interesting, want to have a discussion about, leave a comment down below, and obviously I'll discuss them in future videos, because there's a lot of gameplay, especially in these Foot Draft runs. Probably talking, once I've edited it down, probably 2 half-an-hour videos. So yeah, it's a lot of me kind of rambling to you really, because it gets a bit boring just talking about the games that you kind of see in front of you. You can kind of see from the stats and everything how we're getting on. But yeah, there's been a lot of changes in the club since, so we've got some new teams to show you, which will be coming up in a future video. So yeah, guys, obviously, we're pushing on. So we go 4 wins out of our 5, and we come up against another really good team. I think kind of going forwards, what obviously, we talked about in the previous episode, I'm going to have to get a second team. So we're going to have to kind of share our awards between each team. each week, which, you know, slows the improvements down of that team. But that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to kind of live with that, unfortunately. But yeah, it was... what I seemed to find when we was using this one team is that I was playing one full game, obviously on everyone on 100% fitness, and then maybe making a couple of subs, and then playing a second game with everyone around the sort of 92 to 94 for fitness. So I was finding in the second games towards the end, we were struggling. We were struggling a little bit. So I think, to be fair, it's going to be the best way of doing it. We can sell all our fitness cards and stuff so that we get packed now. So it's only going to make extra coins. So maybe in the long run it will work out better for us. We'll have to wait and see. So we pick up our second loss, which is not ideal. But going from that, I think we go on a 7-game win streak, which is pretty insane. Not my best win streak. I did make top 100 in the second weekend of FUT Champs on my PlayStation account, but I didn't play all 40 games. But yeah, we did make it in the top 100, winning I think 13 out of our first 14 games. And this is why I've kind of said it in the title for this video, because we were one off that, so we could have quite easily been in the top 100. Obviously, there's a lot. All the pros play on Xbox, so it's always going to be that little bit more difficult. But yeah, it was playing some good FIFA. You know, the first game I felt a little bit unlucky. I mean, the second game the guy did play well. It just seemed to be Pogba that was the difference really for him. You know, informed Pogba's, you know, 700,000 coins. I mean, our whole team doesn't even come close to that. So when you're kind of looking at it that way, you know, they're gonna edge the odd game. I know team isn't everything, but the odd player can really win you a game here and there if they're on the ball. But you can see here, guys, we come back to pull it back to 3-1 in extra time, which is pretty nice. But it doesn't stop here. The goals just keep on coming. It's probably the first footage you're going to see of the SBC Giovinco. How unlucky was that to concede that goal after a great tackle? But yeah, you get the first footage of him, absolutely brilliant as an impact sub, as you'll see time and time again. That pace is just electrifying when people's stamina are low. So yeah, he you know, it was a great investment. A few people asking me how much I spent, and I think it totals about 34k. About 35k. I spent on him in total, which is, you know, an absolute bargain really, after we got our rewards and everything and sold everything we needed to sell. Really stupid tackle from me there. You know, I was 4-2 up. I didn't really need to slide in there, but we still pick up the victory, guys, which was nice. So the other thing I wanted to talk about is your coin total. So the coins you get at the end can really depend on all your in-game stats, and I suggest you look at them closely, because not conceding a goal can earn you lots more coins. Scoring more than your opponent can equally, you know, get you quite a lot of coins. I think skill moves, possession, all these things add to extra coins. So, you know, if you're in a position where you're 3-0 up and the guy just quits, hogs the ball, and you kind of just let him see down the clock, you're going to be losing coins from doing that. So I suggest getting the ball back and doing it yourself, so you kind of get those extra coins really. And I know, you know, they're not massive amounts of coins, but they all add up. If you can get an extra 100 coins per game, after 200 coins, you're going to be talking an extra 20,000 coins that can go towards your team balance. So definitely worth thinking about. I know I've been trying to do it now, is kind of, you know, when you are beating someone, you know, just holding on to that possession and just not taking pop shots, and just trying to find the net as often as I can, in good opportunities and good spaces. So yeah, definitely worth something thinking about, guys. You know, it's like I said, it's not the be all and end all, but if you can make a few extra 100 coins here and there, it's definitely going to help your team going forwards. Ben Arthur here, what a goal that was. He was absolutely insane for us in the first half of FUT Champs. Went missing a little bit in the second half. Probably didn't get as much space and time as in these games, but what a rocket that was. I left the replay in there for you. So yeah, really, really impressed with this team, and hopefully we can improve it. I've got an idea of how I want to improve this team. I would like David De Gea in net, for sure, and just improve that right hand side really, and the left wing position. I need some sort of French link into Lacazette. So Martial's doing that job at the moment. If we can improve him or something else, but that would probably be something we do towards the end, because I'm happy enough with him. The wingers don't tend to score that many goals because they are quite isolated out wide, but their job is to find space and bring people back inside really. But that's kind of where we're looking to go, like an informed Ben Arfa rather. Even an informed Ben Yedder, a lot of people using him, wondered if we could get him into the team and change a few things up. But he doesn't get that strong link to Lacazette. So yeah, you see me picking up a red card here. Like, he was on a break. A lot of people have been doing it to me in FUT Champs, where a lot of the time I'm clean through and I just get taken out. So I've basically, I've always tried to play fair. But, if people are doing it to you guys, you've got to go out and make your own luck sometimes. And you see here, though I got the red card, I actually went on to go like 3-0 up, which is pretty impressive, and the guy rage quit. So, he could have been through there, could have been 1-1 if I didn't hack him out, and it could have been a completely different story. But I think, this is probably the discussion I want to talk to you guys about is, there's a lot of shushing, there's a lot of celebrations that wind people up, a lot of dirty play, and, as long as you're playing, the FIFA you want to play, that's fine, do that. But if you can get an edge in any way you can, I suggest you do it. Now, a little bit hypocritical because I hate the part of the bus mentality, but why would you want to play boring FIFA? But then again, I suppose if you enjoy passing it around your back four, having one shot a game, then, my hat's off to you. But I like to play attacking FIFA, exciting FIFA. So yeah, any edge you can get over your opponents, I suggest you do it. However you do that, is obviously up to you. But yeah, and what I'd suggest as well, whenever possible, is, find something your opponent is weak at and then surprise them with it. Don't use it all the time because they're going to be expecting it, and some people you can just read like a book. But use it every now and then. Just mix up your play as much as possible. Again, this will wind and frustrate your opponent up. And they will make silly decisions, silly tackles, pull people out of position, and it's all going to help you get those much needed results you need. Big mistake there from my opponent, and again, what a goal from Lacazette. You see a lot of dabbing from me. The reason why I dab so much is just it seems to be a quick way to get to the celebration, and if people are annoying me, I do give them a bit of a shush, again, just to get in the head more than anything. Celebrations don't bother me. If someone runs around shushing me, I really don't care. And I suggest if you do care, guys, you need to find a way to stop caring, because you don't want to let these people get in your head, because a lot of people try and get in your head in FIFA. It's so sweaty for champs. It really is. So we hit silver 3, pick up our 8th win out of 10 games. So probably our best start on this account. I'm pretty sure our best start on account, so I was pretty chuffed. And I'm coming up against some good teams here, guys. He's got Ronaldo, Neymar, Messi. Is that Rijkaard, Griezmann, Pogba, Chiellini, Smalling, Walker, Sandro, and the SBC. Keeper and net. Oh, I forget his name. How bad is that? So yeah, I'm coming up against some good teams. I'm not coming up against bad teams. Buffon, there we go. Come in my head eventually. That costs way more than ours. So, when I say team isn't everything, it's not, because you can't outplay your opponent. But if you can get that edge, you got to do it. And end up going 2-0 up against this guy, which I was pretty impressed with. I would love to have his team. It'd just be insane if we could ever get to that point of having a Ronaldo on our team. And I think it's potentially possible this year if I put a lot more effort into it and use the things that we know work and are overpowered. I can definitely see us picking up a Ronaldo. Maybe not an informed striker one or the team of the year one, although that would be nice. yeah, picking up Ronaldo would be pretty sweet on this account. Not really fan of La Liga though this year. La Liga's somewhere I've always been quite a big fan of, but I'd find their midfield really weak. So yeah, probably not something we're looking at. So yeah, we go 9 and 11. Again, pretty sick, coming up against a good opponent here. Got a really good team, so we're not coming up against any baby teams. You know, they're all better than ours, really. Especially when you put the amount of coins it costs and compare the two. But yeah, I don't know what it's about this run, and I was trying to look back through my gameplay, and I guess I was a little bit more calmer on the ball, taking my time a little bit, and taking my opportunities and finishing them well, really. But you know, we're edging games here, 1-0. Just I suppose defensively as well, we play really well. You can see Small in there picking up an 8.7, so you know he's doing his job. Obviously, learning to defend a bit better. So yeah, that's win number 10 out of 11. So at this point, I was kind of like, it was getting late on Friday, and I could feel myself getting tired. So I didn't know how many more games I had in me. So yeah, I was kind of getting to a point where, you know, if I get 13, 14 games in, that's a good start. You know, for the rest of the weekend to kind of progress. And again, coming up against a really good team. So I thought, right, let me see how we go. You know, if whilst I'm winning, I'll carry on playing, because you know there's no point stopping on a win streak. You just got to go on and keep playing. So that's exactly what I did. Went 1-0 down here, and I think this is a game I struggled in, if I'm honest. So I was kind of feeling the tiredness sink in, and just making some silly decisions really like that. And you know, when you start doing things like that, it can cost you. Luckily, I do get a bit lucky. I managed to break away and put one in the back of the net to draw it up. But I guess luck was a little bit on my side in this run as well. But yeah, we've got you know, if we can do this, well, there's no reason why we can't do this in the next batch of games. You know, if we can go, you know, 10 out of the first 12, you know, if we can do that, we're going to be hitting elite every week. So we've got it in us. It's just getting that consistency. Unfortunately, we do end up losing that game. Like I said, I felt the tiredness sinking, and yeah, a bit frustrating really. So yeah, we stay on 10 wins out of our first 13 games. So close to being sort of top 100 with this performance. But yeah, you know, 10 out of 13 is not bad. You can't grumble. I did risk one more game. I thought, right, I've got one more game in me, so I gave it a try, and you won't believe the team we came up against. And somehow, I don't know why, I didn't actually keep the team in. It was absolutely insane. I'll see if you see it at the end, but this guy had legends everywhere, with the likes of blue Ronaldo. I think he had blue Messi. But yeah, he had like a full legend team. This team probably cost like 20 million coins or something ridiculous. And we actually managing to beat him. I don't know why I didn't keep it in the edit. Rookie mistake, guys. Rookie mistake. So yeah, we end up beating this guy 2-0. And I wonder if you see the team at the end here. You might see it flash up for a second. Do I show the team? Yeah, I do show the team. So Neymar, Suarez, Messi, Matias, Hullet, Vieira, Roberto Carlos, Puyol, Ferdinand, Neuer, Zanetti. So he had like a full legend team. I think he had blue Suarez and blue Messi. Sorry, not blue Ronaldo. So he had an absolutely crazy team. We beat him 2-0. Fantastic start to FUT Champions, guys. So that's going to be it, kind of it for today's video. Like I said, this is a kind of first batch of 14 games. We'll have the rest out, so the video is going to be a little bit longer. So I might talk to you something maybe not FIFA related in the next video, just to kind of give you something different, and just give you a bit more insight into what I do and what I like and why I play FIFA and things. So I think that's going to be in the next episode. So yeah, we went 11 out of our first 14 games. So not a bad start at all. But that's going to be it for today's video, guys. So hopefully you've enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.